And we continue with more local news. The Carolina Environmental Corporation, the National University Medellin campus, and Semarin will be presenting the final results of agreements of 003 of 2020, through which a series of investigations were developed to learn about the impacts that some natural phenomena can cause on the island territory, such as hurricanes.
Carolina's General Director Arne Britton added that this study presents important results that allow the institutionality to aim towards the same objective and share tools that strengthen the capacity to react in cases of extreme events, while incorporating lessons learned, such as those left by passage of hurricanes Iota and Eta in 2020.
We have managed to see the result of this agreement, where three important points are taken into account: the issue of wind, the issue of rain, and the issue of waves. These are the variables that are taken into account to see the risk, threat, vulnerability, and cost of natural phenomena such as hurricanes. The second step is to take this to departmental and municipal risk council so that we can take this information and technical recommendations and take it to action. There is a topic of flooding by precipitation, such as urban and coastal, that lead us to make high-level decisions within the framework of the Departmental Risk Council.
According to what was explained by the professor of the National University, Andres Fernando Osorio, who also officiates as director of the Center of Excellence of the Sea, Semarin, the study of hurricane risk management allowed to determine the vulnerability and threats after knowing the phenomenon that has impacted the archipelago. The research professor pointed out that this research made it possible to obtain quantifiable data of the threat generated by hurricane in terms of winds, rainfall, and coastal flooding, which is shed light of which are the most critical and high-risk areas in the department, which combined with indicators and information on social vulnerability become fundamental data for future decision-making.
The academic offer directed to students of the department continues. Students have been advised on what they can study and how to finance their higher education for the next semester.
For the second consecutive day, the Fair of the Academic Affairs carried out by the Ministry of Education in alliance with the National University and other educational entities of the island is being held today at the facilities of the National University. At this moment, both parents and students interested in the programs being offered are attending the fair.
We have been here on the island since November 10, like every semester, talking about the processes of access to higher education for residents of San Andres. So we have been establishing contacts, first with students who registered in the last Archipelago Alliance for this second semester, and also helping them with all the reliefs and incentives we have for students. In these days, we have made personalized attention in a fair of opportunities, where all students or those interested can approach to make any consultation with ISETEX so that we can accompany them and promote their life projects.
This academic offer ends today at 5 p.m. For this reason, the community is invited to attend and take advantage of this opportunity to join the programs of the institution of the island.
And now let's learn about other events that are making news in our brief news sections of today.
As part of the activities of the Rangers of the Old Point Regional Park, a cleaning and maintenance activity was conducted in the surroundings and inside the mangrove forest, as well as the cleaning, organization, and installation of a nursery inside the trail with mangrove species, with the planting of 45 red mangrove seedlings. The Gawla of the National Police conducted preventive campaigns aimed at administrative staff and employees of the hotel sectors of the island, making known the different routes of care to avoid cases of extortion. The Social Development Secretariat conducted a playful pedagogical workshop on prevention of sexual abuse with the group of missionary children and adolescents of the Apostolic Vicariate of San Andres through the recognition of their bodies. It was sought to promote in children and adolescents alert attitudes for self-care and prevention of sexual abuse risks.